What's that on the screen?
Welcome to Aureole Wings of Hope. Now this is going to be post commentary with me going over levels I've done and talking about my experience because again my mic didn't pick up any of the first hour of the game. So you missed a lot of good stuff, a lot of good stuff. So this game, we don't go in this room. So this game, I'm gonna have to explain everything that's happened. So we went through about 20 minutes of exposition. Worth it though, because the characters are so charming and nice. Or not nice, depending on who it is. I'm probably gonna narrate the initial story part again at the end of the video over my previous recording. So that'll be there if you want to know about the story, which I think is worth taking note of. Anyway, let's go check out a level. This game is so interesting. Whoa, wait. The controls are a lot to get used to. It's a really cool physics-based game. Oh no, I had a long time in this level. And, you know, with the mechanics this game has, it's really well suited to speedrunning. Oh yeah, so the basic premise of this game is that you are an angel. Oh! We ignore that. So, the premise of this game is that you are an angel helping a dead angel. Wait. Okay. I messed up. I'll explain. So, the game opens on a sermon, and you're with a bunch. I'm not used to doing this. That's why I never do post commentary. I'm so sorry. Ooh, achievement. Anyway. Starting over. The game opens on a sermon. A demon attacks all the angels. And a lot of people die or almost die. You end up as one of the laziest angels in the world. And you have to bring this dead guy who's in the ring to heaven to try to stop the demons. It'll make more sense when I narrate this. For now though, let's continue this run. I'm not good at the game yet because it just came out today. Go buy it. But it's really fun, really interesting. I've been seeing clips of this game for a long time on Twitter. I'm still gonna call it Twitter. Yeah. And it just released, and I was not expecting this at all. So, it's a huge treat. I love that the checkpoints are these demon statues that... Whoa. These demon statues that explode. This ring is a dead angel's halo, and the character you're playing as goes into the ring and fuses with it to make it move. And she can also communicate with the angel that's inside. This angel has a day to get back to heaven before, I don't know, an afterlife or lack of afterlife. I'm not quite sure about that part yet, but the gameplay is so interesting, the visuals are so nice, the music is fantastic. I strongly recommend this game already, and I've barely finished the first level. I mean, I haven't finished the first level, but I'm having a fun time. Yeah, I'm gonna need to redo that. I've seen the leaderboards, and people are already mastering this game. It's insane. So on the right, you saw the two characters. The one with the messed up wing is the dead angel that you're trying to help. I don't exactly like our main character because she's kind of insufferable with how little she wants to do. But I'm expecting development. Oh yeah, one point I was trying to make with these games, these indie games that come out, people tend to skip story a lot because the gameplay is so interesting that they want to go for that, and the game didn't sell itself on story. I think that's kind of a mistake that devs make, not selling the story of their games. And it's a shame because in games like Gravity Circuit or Berserk Boy, the story is really nice. And yeah, the gameplay is fantastic, but that doesn't mean skip the story. Now, I will say, some indie games have a lot of long cutscenes. Nine Souls gets that kind of thing wrong a lot. Well, I don't want to say wrong, because this world that the devs have crafted, they put a lot of work into it, and it deserves to be shown. But I feel like there has to be a better way, because I guarantee a lot of people are not going to want to read all that. I read it because I want to see what the devs have crafted for us. But I'm not everyone. Anyway, I think a lot of indie stories are worth it if you have the time, the patience. And, it's kind of a shame that I have to say that. I don't really know a middle ground for this, because I could say that cutscenes mid-level should help sell the story, but that's just interrupting the gameplay. Nine Souls does that. And then there's the Gravity Circuit approach that gives little cutscenes afterwards, well, before and after levels, and then a whole lot of exposition at the start and at the end. It's like, I'm not mad at it because I'm a patient person in general. Well, I try to be. But a lot of people aren't, so it's a problem. Anyway, this game, really fun. Pick it up, please. I'm redoing a whole lot of levels here. Well, not a whole lot. Oh man. I'm redoing levels I've done already to show you the general gameplay loop. I really like how this flows. And I feel like if I could get better at this, it could be really impressive. Oh, nope, I messed up. So, a few things to note. Your gold ring, of course, as you can see. If you jump, you turn silver. You can jump one time in midair and you turn bronze. After that, you can't take any actions at all. No, I'm explaining stuff. Okay. So, oh yeah, you can bounce, and hitting the ground will bring you back to gold. Also, since you're gold, you have 2 jumps in the air. And you have a spin dash, of course. It really looks like a spin dash, and I think that's kind of funny. So, as you can see, you can't always go full speed, but oh no. That brings me to something I was wondering. Are there multiple paths? It looks like there are. 'Cause look at this. What we have right now, the limited movement we have right now is not going to get us through that hole. So I'm thinking we get more abilities as the game goes on, which makes it even more fun and interesting. I can't wait to see what else there is for us. Until then, though, I'm already enjoying the basic movement we have. The sound design is satisfying. The music is satisfying. Like, it's upbeat in the levels, but so chill and relaxing in the hub. And again, the characters, the writing, very... Oh! I want to catch one of those. Ah, missed it. Maybe I'll catch it at some point. Maybe I just need more stuff. Anyway. There we go. I really like this game, and hopefully part 2 is going to be better. Because, oh man, because you know that the curse of my channel, it's like, if I record something that's long, chances are pretty high that I'm going to mess up the mic part of it. Like, you know, actually that's on me. Because I should probably check to make sure my mic is actually set up properly first. It's just that out of every 80 or 90 recordings I make, a lot of which never come to YouTube, I end up not needing to check my microphone. So when it does happen, it's like, oh, why? But it's alright. It's alright. Look at this. Look at the art. Look at everything. Don't mind me. I could have done this better, probably. But I'm kind of cruising right now so I can talk. I love that. You see this? And it's physics-based, for the most part. There are certain things that I tried that don't work. Like, if you bounce down on a downward slope, then... Okay, that looks like a code. But if you bounce down on a downward slope, you don't get sent forward. Which is kind of a shame. But, oh no. My time is way worse. I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, I'm gonna show you one more thing before we do the narration. Where is it? Where is this? There's a certain room that I said I didn't want to go to. No. Or maybe yes? Yeah, this is probably the way. Nope, not the way. So, like I said, we're trying to get to heaven. And we don't know how, so we're gonna try to... Oh, this is the room. Ring basketball. I sat here for way too long trying to make a basket. And honestly, I'm a little glad that it didn't make it into the video. Because I spent so much... Oh no, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I just have to make one basket. Just one. Just one. One, please. Ha ha, one! I never even watched that. That's all I know. Okay, okay. Okay. I feel like if I'm able to do this, it would help me master the controls. You know, this is another thing I wanted to talk about. It's so nice. Wait, do I have a shockwave effect? No. So it's so nice when developers put in these little side things that... Oh, no. Yes, yes, no. Okay. When developers put in little side games like this. You know what? Gravity Circuit had a basketball game too. Along with Dead Space, but that's not an indie game. But when games have these unique mechanics, like Gravity Circuit literally has a throw, you, bounce things around, well, yourself and the ball, in this game. And in Dead Space, it's zero gravity basketball. I feel like every game with unique mechanics, I guess that should be most games, but... Oh, no. No! No, okay. Every game with unique movement mechanics or interactions with items should have a basketball game, because this is almost addicting. As you can see, I'm still here, still playing this, stuck, feeling like I have to do this. Okay, this is so hard though. How do I do this? Okay, I need a game plan. Never mind, that wasn't a good game plan. Okay. No. 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 I have to do this. Bear with me. I have to. Don't you get that itch when you just have to do something? Come on, come on. No. Please. Also, if any of you have already played this, oh, no, no, you didn't really do that to me. Wait, 1? It keeps score? No achievement or anything? Oh no, oh no. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna go to the story narration for those of you who are actually interested in the story. Just a moment.
It's thy left hand's decree.
Oh, left hand, you guided us through the twisted labyrinths of uncertainty. We are gathered here today, once again, as a sign of our faith and devotion,
There light.
since our hearts are on your side. One more step in your direction. And so we begin today's meeting in an attempt to get our souls a bit closer to you. Well, my people, today is a special one. After years of cutting down the length of military training, we're finally putting an end to it. Silence! That's right. No more military service. Oh, your left-handed excellency, I have a question, although I'm not sure it's directed the right way. At the risk of my concerns being a blasphemy towards you or the left hand, I shall still mention my fears on this. Please, my child, get to the point. Does that mean peace? Huh? Hear me out, kiddo. Is there any war taking place around you? What? Well, no, but... That's that then. No wars means no training. What about the compulsory armor? Son, that's purely tradition. We wear this armor to pay our respects to those who perished in ages past. Phew. Thank goodness, because it's so cool. Yeah.
Thy left
Everyone
hand
currently going through military training will be transferred to the Celestial Atachium Mines, and they'll serve out the rest of their training time there. The left hand made this decision due to the decline in Atachium production over recent months. We also believe this shall become a period of personal growth. Your leftness, I bring news from the crystalline mine operation. And you're just going to stand there, interrupting my morning sermon? The priority warrants it, sir.
trust in
Then
me.
explain yourself, son. What could be of such importance that it warrants disrupting me like this? A group of demons attacked the mines. Oh, but that is unimportant. It's impressive how much trouble they can cause, even though they have no god. Your leftness. A demon attack. Ha! They must be desperate. Poor rascals.
Dread not.
Honestly, I don't understand why you've interrupted my sermon with this nonsense. Your leftness. There's no one left at the mines. They've destroyed everyone in their path. What? But how is it the sentries haven't reported anything? It seems they just appeared there, out of nowhere. For Left Palm's sake, I haven't heard such absurdity in my 3,500 years of life. Knock, knock. Who's there? Wait, it can't be. Oh, but it is.
The right hand.
Lazel, how is this possible? Lazel? Oh, old Remus, no one calls me that anymore.
Thank God hath
I don't
here.
give a darn. Your god has ceased to exist. Your people have no power without a god. That's where you're wrong. Power can take many forms, Remus. What? What am I wrong about? Explain yourself. Someone had to take over the kingdom. My people needed a new leader. A king capable of inspiring hope and respect. Capable of bringing back the right hand. Me.
Away, foul creature.
You blasphemous fool! A two-bit demon like you can't replace a god. You've dug your own grave coming here. You've gotten yourself into big trouble, son. You're surrounded by soldiers. Do you mean soldiers like the ones from the mines? Heaven's army is much larger than the defense squad that was in those mines. If you needed so many thousands of your minions to conquer some furrows in a mountain, you'll never take over our kingdom. Oh, that was nothing but a skirmish. A little test to check my attack strength. And your defenses were much weaker than I thought.
He will not.
You really are a fool! Our soldiers' military training is flawless. There's nothing you can do against any of us. Ricola, teach this buffoon some respect. As you wish, your leftness.
Think carefully before talking.
Buffoon? Oh, now you've really put your wing in it. I was considering whether I should deploy my troops or not, but this pathetic show has cleared up any doubt. A leader who relegates their problems to others deserves no mercy.
Army, forward!
Onward, my army. What are you standing there stunned for? Do something! Take care of this while I call the left hand. Bah, there's nothing worse than a leader whose bark is worse than their bite. Well, who wants to go first? Come on, the first hit is free. I'll give you that handicap.
Pathetic fools.
Is this the so-called Great Left Army? Some weaklings paralyzed by fear? I almost feel sorry for you. It's obvious you don't even stand a chance. I have nothing against any of you, so no hard feelings, okay? Now, time to see what the left hand is capable of.
Such amusing ignorance.
That good-for-nothing old man will take me straight to it. Aureole, Wings of Hope. Did I fall asleep? Ow, my body hurts. This isn't the Heaven Kingdom. I fell off the aisle. I messed up again. This is all Remus's fault, that old man. I wouldn't fall asleep if his sermons were at least somewhat interesting. Well, I would anyway, but maybe I'd be able to stay awake a little longer. There's something shiny over there. Oh, it's an Aureole! Poor soul! To fall and not live to tell the tale. What a tragic way to leave our world. Who's kicked the bucket? Hello? Hello? Hi! Nope, nothing at all. The soul inside this Aureole is still asleep. Maybe they'll wake up if I get inside. It's been ages since the last time I practiced the synchrony ritual, though. Let's see if I can remember anything.
Yep.
To sync my soul with the halos, the first step is to twirl around like a spinning top. Yes, then I need to throw the Aureole with all my strength. And lastly, I need to sync my soul with the Aureoles. Phew, let's see how it goes.
Bring it on.
Boom! First try. Good morning, sleeping soul. You're Ramilla, the girl who's always sleeping through sermons, right? The one and only Ramilla, that's me. I'll get right to the point. Ramilla, you should know that demons have invaded heaven. The so-called Demon King beat us all up and we fell down together. Wait, what? That's horrible. How could the demons reach the Heaven Kingdom? Weren't they exiled? It seems that wasn't enough to prevent them from coming back, but don't worry, Remus ran to seek the Left Hand's help. Everything should be at peace by now.
You said it.
By the way, I'm Rylith. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Rylith. Sorry I didn't get to know you while you were alive, but I'll go to your ascension ritual, that's a promise. For the time being, I guess we'll have to wait around here until they come to rescue us. Ramilla, after the attack, Heaven must be weak.
Right.
Do you mean they'll take a long time? Don't worry, I'm really patient. I get distracted easily. No, I mean she must be really weak. They might not come down for us at all. And as you may know, if I don't ascend in a day, it's over for me. My soul will dissolve with the ether, and I don't want to risk it. Are you asking me to take you back? Yes. Weren't you studying to become a messenger? That means you know how to fly. Well, yes and no. Let's just say that, yes, I was studying to be a messenger.
Sorry.
I quit after only a month, but hey, I can still stay in the air for a while before collapsing and throwing up. I'm doomed. Let's see. From what I can tell, you seem to know a lot about Aureole linking. No, I know next to nothing, just the basics they taught us during military service. Ramilla, maybe you could take me home if you just learned a little bit about linking. Everything I do wrong. Learning to fully control an Aureole in less than a day? Me? Ha! Well, I myself know a lot about linking, so I can explain some things to you. Give it a try. And even if you mess up, at least I'll have a day to mentally prepare and confront my fate. But I won't blame you.
Well,
Well, I guess the least I can do is try. You'll be fine. I'll be your teacher for a day. Let's start with the basics. And this is where you learn controls. Oops. There we go. It is hard to get the hang of the movement, but it's alright. It's interesting movement. And the music, you hear that? Also, those are checkpoints. I think I mentioned that in the main video. So good. Now, the spin dash is called the ring blitz. Now, we both know that. And the sound design is so satisfying. Oops. I passed over that my first time too. You know, redoing this video hasn't been as arduous as I thought. Oh, drop on the stump by pressing left trigger in the air. Oh, almost missed it. So far I haven't had to do that again in the first level. I expect that to change pretty soon. Sorry, squirrel. I love turning the flowers into, well, making them bloom. Isn't this the old man's book? Yes, that's Remus's book. He threw it in the air while having a diplomatic talk with the Demon King. So moody. You know how he is when someone gets under his wings. Maybe you should keep it for now so you can give it back when we arrive in heaven.
I don't know.
Hey, wise guy, I haven't decided if I'm taking you home yet. Well, at least I tried.
Let's do this.
What I have decided, though, is that I need to check this book out. I've always wanted to see what it says. I don't get it. You don't like sermons, but you want to read the book that has them written down? It's not that, dummy. Remus never lets anyone near this book. That makes it 1,000 times more interesting. He doesn't let anyone read it because no one would understand it. This book helps the reader communicate with the left hand, and only Remus understands the sacred language. And I'm not a dummy. I understand sacred language too.
No way.
Huh? For real?
Uh-huh.
Of course. Of course not. It's so cute. The book's full of drawings. Look! This one's even in color. Ramilla, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Me? I was just showing you the drawings in the book. It seems we're still in the blossoming forest. Yes, but I don't know where in the forest we are. I had it under control before, but now... This book can move us around. Is there anything that can transport us somewhere else? Shoot! That's right! We can go to the beach with this book! Let me check it out. When I said somewhere else, I meant home.
As you say, man.
I know. I'm trying to do the same thing I did before, but it's not working. But it's not working now. It's pointless to touch anywhere in this book. Nothing works. The only drawing colored is in the forest, and... I lied. I can't read sacred language.
That's so.
I'm doomed.
Ugh.
Shut up! Ugh. I'm really sorry, okay? How was I supposed to know about the book? Besides, we didn't even know exactly where we were before, right? Hey, are you even listening? Sorry, I was staring at that floating stone. That rock? It's just like the one we have in the Heaven Kingdom. These stones were used during the ancient war between angels and demons to strengthen our goddess. I knew that one, teacher. Don't you think it's a bit strange that the book linked to the left hand transported us to this exact place? Maybe the left hand is weakened from the demon attack and needs some strength. Well, how does it work? Faith in this world condenses into fragments, and gods get stronger through faith. If we find some faith fragments and bring them to this stone, the left hand will become more powerful. Oh, no. No. I said no. Ramilla, this is our goddess's plan. I've already accepted my fate, but maybe if we help the left hand, she can bring us home. But I don't even know what those fragments look like. I've never seen a single one. Besides, I'm sure I'll get hurt or screw something up while searching for these fragments when I could just wait to be rescued.
Everything will be okay.
If you're synced with an Aureole, there's nothing to worry about. Demonic power is the only way an Aureole can be broken. Besides, you did pretty good out there, considering it's your first time. Okay, but if it turns out to be even slightly difficult, I quit.
Well said.
That's more like it. Ramilla answering her call to duty. Okay, there you go. That's the intro to the game. Yeah, that wasn't as daunting as I expected, but here's the world map. Well, the atlas. And as you can see by the gray dots on the left-hand side of the page, there seem to be 7 levels, and there will probably be more than 7 videos, because I'll go through the story and maybe do some challenges or speedruns. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves.